player with a Marine Marauder ball is learn the attack shortcut on the keyboard.
Yep.
Because that allows you to move back. It's the A button is attack.
Mm-hmm.
It allows you to move back, get an attack, keep running back and forth. Like you've seen the pros do it. It looks crazy. It's not that hard.
It's actually very simple.
And it's a vital part of Terran play. But the thing I was going to mention about that Marine is that one Marine hitting one of those Banelings will take out quite a significant number of others in the area and save the rest of your units while they're kiting. And even if it didn't, it will slow the progress of the Zerg so that you can kite them more effectively.
Exactly. Another thing that I like to do when I'm playing Terran, which is a rare thing, but when I am playing Terran, I'm playing Zerg, and when Zerg is going heavy on Bailing, and I am trying to do my Marauder, my Marine, my Medevac sort of deal. I mean, if a Zerg player gets Infestors and a Zerg player has Bailing and you're going ground and you're Terran, you're done.
Yep.
Period. Right? They're gonna freeze your guys. You're not moving.
And you're gonna get steamrolled.
And you're gonna get steamrolled. But what I like to do is, in a situation like this as Terran, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do in this sort of situation because the Terran is just, I mean, he's only got 350 minerals opposed to 3,400. The army composition is just completely, he's just outnumbered, right? I will start this up. He is just completely outnumbered. But what I like to do is, I'm going to quickly pause this one more time. Sorry.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is take a single Marine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hearing myself. That's very weird.
Is it weird?
Yeah.
Does that mean that the program is no longer recording us?
Yeah. Does that mean that the program? It might be, but you know what? Whatever. So anyway, I'm having a little bit of audio difficulties. I'm going to take off my headphones because I'm hearing myself, which is really awkward. But just in case this is still going, I'm going to continue to talk. I like to take a Marine and run it into the ball of the Bailing, right? And I'll continue to do that. I'll take one Marine at a time and take him out of the ball and run him in. And a lot of times is with that one Marine sacrificing himself, you will take out 4 to 5 Bailing,
right?
Which is that one,
right?
And then by the time they actually get to the units, then you can stand and stim.
Right.
And by the time they reach you, they're already dead.
Exactly.
Okay? So that's basically what I was just trying to say. I'm going to continue this game. Not a whole lot of time left of this game, so I can only assume the worst. So I'm
going to have to assume that the Zerg is going to come up here and take this out.
Oh yeah, man.
That's
a lot of unit.
Not going to end well.
That's a lot of unit. Basically, what he's doing is he's getting the Ling in there so that all the ground units are attacking the Ling. Meanwhile, the Mutalisk are in there taking out the Medevac, and now just going to pick off those Marine and the Marauders.
Way too many.
Yeah, the Marauders. And I don't know if I'm.
You know, we could comment on this, and I to be honest, as much as I hate seeing a whole bunch of Muta and Ling take out an army like that every once. It is what Zerg is supposed to do. It is supposed to swarm you with superior numbers. Red shouldn't have... So this isn't cheese. Red could have won the game earlier on, but he turtled.
Yep.
Let Blue expand up. We're at 4 bases at this point. His economy... Check the economy tab really quick. I just want to see, before this game ends here... go to the income tab real quick. Okay, Blue is pulling in almost 3 times the minerals per minute.
I mean, Blue right now is 4,500 minerals.
Blue is on a
Nava
level of economy right now. Okay, there's no way that Red's good. It's not cheese. Red, if anything, Terran is the easiest race to cheese with. This was a completely fair match. Blue did textbook Zerg play, and there's no reason why Red could not have won this earlier if he had scouted, if he had seen the fast expansion. But instead, now he's about to get his ass handed to him in 2 seconds, and we're going to see probably no good game because this guy is obviously too upset.
Yeah.
And there it is. Yeah. Can't beat, overpowered, cry more, game over.
1 upgrade.
Look, and Blue's trying to be good about it, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what, Blue, you did it. You played it by the book.
You played it by the book.
You know what? The only criticism that I had about it was a little bit earlier about getting that gas. Yep. He only had that one gas when he had all those drones, all that money coming in when he was going to attack. why not get that gas? But that's really, you know, I can actually honestly say that he did a better job at expanding than what I do as a Zerg player.
Which is fundamental. You want to be able to do that better than being able to spend your money efficiently as a starting. Like if you're in a low-level Zerg player, right? You want to be able to master the art of expanding as Zerg before you get amazing at spending your money efficiently. Because if you have that basic skill down, and then you add the basic skill on top of that of being able to spend your money effectively, that is 80% of what makes a good and effective Zerg player, and you will do well eventually.
Exactly. I mean, I can't really agree with IImortal here saying, you know, obviously you all see what it says there. I can't really agree with that. It was not cheese at all. Blue definitely earned that win by expanding multiple times, continuously getting his tech up, while Red just kind of sat back and allowed Zerg to do that. Terran has this fantastic ability to use low-level units throughout the entire game of a match, no matter how late in the game you are. You could be 50 minutes into a game, and Marine will take a battlecruiser. I mean,
Terran is the most flexible and workable race in the game, and you can take any unit because they have multiple purposes, almost every one of them, and you can carry that through at all times at any point in the game and do well.
Yeah, so I mean, you know what? When I look at a game like this, I mean, I'm not going to go ahead. I do get a little nervous, discouraged when I'm a Terran when I'm a Zerg and I do that first scout, like we saw there with the drone and saw the Terran. I get nervous because I know how strong a Zerg player is. I mean, a Terran player is against Zerg at the beginning of a game. And when a Terran does not do those first initial attacks and that first initial harassment at the beginning of a game and allow a Zerg player to get his natural rate up right away and then have the audacity to sit in his base and then continue to wait while he gets a third up and then by the end of the game say, you know what, man, you cheesed me. You know, that's not cheese, man. That is basically just you procrastinated the inevitable. You procrastinated your attack. I'm not going to go ahead and say that Red should have won that game because I don't know how it would have turned out, how Blue would have reacted to the attack. But I can definitely say that Blue would have not have gotten that third expansion. He would have been too busy defending and building units instead of continuously expanding and getting more and more income.
You know what I learned from this game, Jeff?
What's that?
I learned that Immortal is in fact not immortal, and that Insane and Crazy is pretty insane and crazy. So I think we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that for now.
Before this gets too long, we have lots more of stuff to look over this evening, don't we, sir?
Yeah, we're going to be pumping out the commentary.
So I think we'll leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Life's a Glitch TV. Keep sending in those replays. We love them and we love you. This has been Nova War.
And I'm Maximus Black.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
Peace out.
Peace.